Hello everybody, this is a tutorial which I would like to show you today. I've also created other two tutorials which are related to this one, and I will upload them in the next few days, and they all have something in common. The common part is the central element. So for all the three video tutorials, this is the first one for this cross, we will have a central element in common. So I've done this one in two colors. This first pendant, I've used superduo, this blue one that almost look like twin beads, but I bought them as superduo. So, and I've also used bicons beads from Preciosa, the one that you see in the inner circle, and in this other one I've used Swarovski crystals instead of Preciosa cones, and superduo, this white one, which are a little bit bigger, which you can see even by just glancing at it, that the white ones are slightly bigger than the blue ones. But even if I use different material, the work, in my opinion, came out without any problem, quite nicely. For my taste, I prefer this one, the blue one. And probably you can also try and use the new twin beads to do the same. So just up to you. In my point of view, I also prefer using bicons rather than crystals. Okay, so that's it. If you would like to reproduce this cross, just follow my tutorial, and you will also see that the next two videos that I thought for you, which I don't really want to anticipate at the moment because I want to leave a bit of surprise for you when I upload them. So let's see the tutorial. Bye. So to start, you will need, to start with the cross, you will need the following material. Superduo beads. I'm using this white one, 255007, and then we will have 3mm crystals from Swarovski, or even bicons, as far as they are in 3mm. I bought these ones on Pearl and Planet, and I don't speak German, but I leave this label for you to check the shade that I've used, which is this one that you can see. Is very nice, on a purpley shade. So I'm gonna use this. I'm also using Seed Beads 11O. I don't have a code for this, but this is a lilac shade, and one Swarovski pearl in 6mm, and of course Fireland. This is 0.009. I'm using this thickness because I have to pass several times inside the beads, and I don't want it, to get it stuck, or it just make it easier. So we're ready to start with our central element, which is for this tutorial, which is the central part. That element is the same that we will also use for the next two videos that I'm going to upload. So if you want to follow those two, you will have to come back here to see the part, but I will add the link on the videos. So the first thing you need to do is to start by using 12 superduo beads on our thread. And after you have done that, we'll have to close it in a circle shape and pass within the circle again once in order to make the work more stronger. So once this is done, what it needs doing is to exit from one of the top holes of any of the superduo and add in between each space one 11O seed bead. So repeat this for the whole circle. Once you have added each seed bead on the whole circle, you will exit from any of the bottom holes of the of any superduo. Try to be careful because it's quite tight. So this is to add the central pearl. So just exiting from the bottom of any superduo, and then add the pearls, and then, for example, exiting from here, from this one, at the bottom of this, now I will add the pearl, and then I will enter in the bottom hole on the one just opposite the one I've used, so that you will find the pearl just in the center, and then go on top, exiting by any of the seed bead of the top profile. So you will have basically a little flower once this is done, once this pearl has been added. So I'm exiting from any, this top seed bead, so that you can see at this point, exiting by from the seed bead, I will need to add 3 more seed bead on each twin, just to create a little arch, and then you will enter in the following seed bead, and you will follow the same process on each superduo, so that on each superduo you will have a little 3 beads arch, just like so. This is the result that you should end up with. And at this stage you are exiting from the top of one of the arches that you just created, so the central bead from any of the picot, like so. And I will add on my thread either a bicon in 3 millimeters or a crystal, depending on what you're using, and then I will enter in the top arch of the next petal, if we want to call it like that, and I will go on adding a bicon in each space, completing the circle, just like so. So that's the result that you will have just after you will be adding all the bicons or all the crystal. So I'm exiting from one of the crystal that I've just added, and in between each bicon I want to add I will add 2 seed beads in each space by entering in the next crystal. So I've added the 2 seed beads in between each space, and I've entered in the following crystal. I've exited, I've added 2 more, I've entered the next crystal, and so on. So far you have completed the central element. So when you will do the next, and if you will do the next 2 tutorials that I will upload, you will need to come back and continue with this module up to here. So this is the central element. From now onwards the work will be specific for the cross, or if you want to do any of the other 2 tutorials, obviously the creation will transform in the one you've chosen. So I'm going now ahead for cross. I'm exiting from one of the 2 seed beads, like here, and what I need to do now is I will add on my thread 2 superduo beads, and I will pass above this crystal in the next 2 seed beads. So the 2 superduo that I'm using will be positioned on top of the crystal. So I'm exiting, add 2 superduo, and enter the next 2. And I will do the same also on the crystal that is just next to it, which is this one. Add 2 superduo here, and I will exit in from these 2 here. And this is what is the result. So one couple of superduo will be positioned on one crystal, and the other couple on the next one. On the next crystal, I will do, instead of adding 2 superduo, I will add 3 seed beads, and then I will exit from the next seed bead couple. While on the other two crystal, I will repeat the same operation with the superduo couples. So there you go. As you can see, I have added this superduo even on this side. So it's superduo, superduo, crystal. Same again, superduo, superduo, and crystal. Then 3 seed beads, and then again superduo beads couple and another superduo couple on the other crystal. So as you can imagine, on the next one I'm gonna have a 3 seed beads arch, and then on the specular side again 2 couples of superduo, then again 3 seed beads, and then other 2 couples of superduos, so that I continue the same mirror operation, so that in the corner you will have arches with 3 seed beads, if you imagine it as a square, while on the 4 sides you will always have 2 couples of superduo beads, like so. So I'm gonna have 2 couples for each side, and on the angle, each angle, little arches made by 3 seed beads. So I finished on this arch, which is the last one. So exiting from the top hole of this superduo bead, I will add 1 more couple of superduo, and I will enter in this top hole of the next one, and also in the one of the one just opposite it. I will add 2 more superduo, and then I will exit from this hole of the top superduo, and then I will stop there for a second so that I can show you the next operation. So I've exactly done what I've told you. So I've added 2 more couples of superduo, and I'm exiting from this hole. So what's happening now? I have to consider that this is the upper part of the cross. This one on the side are the 2 arms, and then you have the bottom part of the cross. So now, exiting from here, I will add 3 more seed beads, and passing in the central bead of the arch, I will add 3 more seed beads, and then I will enter in the next twin. And then I will add 2 more couple of twins. I will exit from the arm, and then I will pass through the middle arch seed bead, and so on. I will continue on the whole circle. Once you exit from the central arch seed bead, you will add 3 more seed beads, and you will enter in the twin beads until up to start a new round, which I will show you next. Let's see what I've done then. I've completed the operation, and I'm exiting on the top superduo, where I will add 1 more couple of superduo and pass in the next one. Exiting from the second superduo couple, I will add 3 more seed beads, and passing through the whole seed beads operation, adding 3 more seed beads before entering in the next superduo couples, and so on. I will continue for the whole circle in the same way. Obviously, always adding the superduo couples on top of the previous ones, just like so. So you will recreate the same for the whole circle, and once you complete this, it's going to be a bit different. So on top of the cross, instead of using the usual couple of superduo, I'm going to use 1 seed bead in between each couple of a superduo. Let me just go closer. So I've gone up, I will use a seed bead in between there. I will exit from the top of the superduo. In the middle of the 2 couples, I will add 1 superduo. I will pass through, I will add a seed bead, and then again 3 seed beads, pass through the whole work, 3 more seed beads, and then again I repeat in a minute. So I have done this top part as I explained. So seed bead, superduo, seed bead, 3 seed bead, go down, and now the arms of the cross are slightly different. So you followed me up to the top part, and now what's happening here? Instead of doing with superduo, sorry, seed bead, superduo, seed bead, we will add 3 seed beads and 3 seed beads arch on top of each couple of superduo. Then I will add 3 more seed beads and will pass through the whole work. I will add 3 more seed beads, I will enter in the superduo, and then I will show you next the bottom part. So we arrived at the bottom part of the cross, so I will need 1 more couple of superduo here, like we did previously, and then I will add another couple on the side. I will add 3 more seed beads. I will pass through the whole work of seed beads, and on this other arm I will do exactly the same with a little arch of 3 seed beads, pass through another arch of 3 seed beads, 3 more seed beads on exit, passing through 3 more seed beads, and then you will find yourself exiting from the top across of the cross. So exiting from here, I will add 3 more seed beads, 11 all, this is what we're using, and you will pass on the top part of the superduo. You will add 3 more seed beads, and you will enter in this side seed bead, add 3 more seed beads, pass through the whole work very carefully without breaking it, because you're passing through quite a few times. Add 2 more. Once you arrive here, add 2 more seed beads, pass through the little arch, exit, 3 more seed beads, pass through the arch, 2 seed beads, and then pass through the work again, add 3 more seed beads, and I will show you next once we will get up to there. So here we are. Once you are here, again 1 more superduo couple, you will exit, 3 seed beads, pass through the work, and then you do exactly what you did on the other side, which is 2 seed beads, exiting from here, pass through these, 3 seed beads, pass through these, 2 seed beads, and go up all the work, again very gently, because you passed through it quite a few times by now. So this is the last time anyway you pass through it in the top part. So once you exit from here, from these seed beads, stop and let's see what to do next. So at this stage on top, you will need to do a little hook basically. You will exit from this seed bead, you will add 3 more seed beads, and you will enter in these ones. And now we have to carefully go down through all the work, and it's going to be a little bit complicated because, as I said, we pass through quite a few times just because we need to complete the bottom part, and we won't do it now going around because we have already done the top part, so we just need to reach the bottom part without messing. So if you see it's really difficult, then stop the wire and just reconnect it again more or less in the central part, and then try to go as down as possible up to the last seed bead on the bottom on the bottom part. So there we are. I have done it. So we are just at the bottom part of the cross, and I'm adding 3 seed beads and adding 2 more couples of superduo, and then as I'm exiting the last superduo couple, I will add 3 more seed beads. Now The procedure is quite simple, but I need to try to explain. So I'm exiting from this last superduo. I've added 3 seed beads, and I will enter in the next upper seed beads, exiting and then tying up the wire in a way that I can come back through the same beads that I've just used. So I've added the 3 seed beads, 1, 2, 3, these 3. I entered in these next 3, and now I want to come back. So I will pass through with my needle through this work, so that a knot will basically be created, so that I can come back doing the same path, adding 3 more and passing in the whole of this superduo. I hope I explained, but if you didn't, just let me know and I will write to you to re-explain. So in between this couple I will add 2 seed beads, and then I will pass through and add 2 more seed beads on the other couple, and on this side I will do the same. So I will add 3 seed beads, pass through the upper 3 seed beads, create a knot and come back through the work. So that's done. I have come back through here and I've added 2 more seed beads. I will pass through these middle 2. I will add 3 more and then pass through the other 2s. Afterwards, you'll just pass randomly zigzag pattern through the work and the cross is completed. So this is the final cross completed. All is left to do is just adding a little hook on top, and of course use your silver chain or whatever you prefer. I hope this was clear enough. I know that the final part of the work is a little not really fair, not really clear, but of course feel free either to go random in the work as far as you're able to complete it, or to ask me and I'll try and explain again properly. This also depends on the kind of beads that you're using. I prefer working this way. So with this is everything. I will see you soon with the next 2 tutorials. Bye!